I'm calling it right now. The next big thing in jewelry fashion is going to be Victorian-inspired jewelry, specifically featuring insects, bugs, butterflies. Why? Because this week, Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein is launching, and Tiffany Co partnered with the film. Beautiful jewelry from their archives is featured prominently throughout the film, specifically jewelry from the Victorian era. I'm Leigh Brown, graduate gemologist and jewelry historian here with Shop LC, and together in our videos, we talk about everything new and exciting going on in the jewelry world that I'm not seeing talked about anywhere else. Specifically in the film, there's one necklace, the scarab beetle necklace. The piece in the film is actually from the vaults at Tiffany's. Now, there's a necklace and a matching bracelet. These matching sets were very common and very, very important at the time. For everybody watching, if you love historic jewelry like I love historic jewelry, I have to tell you, I'm not gonna leave you hanging. I have something very exciting for you. During this era, to show off their wealth, people would display in their homes stuffed birds. They would have displays of butterflies or insects or things that were unusual from far away distant lands. And it really was to kind of flaunt both their wealth and their intellect. Wealthy women started incorporating these natural curiosity themes in precious jewelry using gemstones and precious metals. And as they did, the more conservative clutched their pearls. They were outraged. They thought it was abhorrent that jewelry was taking such an outrageous turn. And the more they complained and the more they pointed their fingers, the more these modern women got crazier and crazier, to the point where they were wearing earrings made of hummingbird heads and eventually started wearing jewelry featuring live beetles and bugs. In fact, one woman had a jewelry piece with tethered butterflies that fluttered around her as she walked through these galas and balls, and really kind of rocked the boat as far as jewelry fashion went. During this time, you also saw an interest in rare and unusual gemstones that showed a play of light and color, like opals. Opals became a big hit during the Victorian era. You also saw Louis Comfort Tiffany, the director of Tiffany Co, developed and trademarked a style of glass making called Favrile glass. And it was inspired by ancient Roman glass that was found at archaeological sites during this time period. It became very, very popular. In fact, I happen to have some of my own ancient Roman glass pieces that I brought in to show you guys so that you could see this play of light and color. It almost looks like an opal. There's a beautiful iridescence and a rainbow sort of sheen that occurs in ancient Roman glass. And Tiffany wanted to replicate this. Now, in the movie Frankenstein, one of these pieces featuring Favrile glass is very, very prominently shown. The wife of Frankenstein wears an amazing scarab beetle necklace that was made by Tiffany Co in 1914, designed by a female jewelry designer, one of the very few female designers at the time, Meta Overbeck. So it's so exciting, this partnership between Tiffany's and Frankenstein. Everybody's talking about it. People are really excited and focused on this Victorian era jewelry. But to me, the only thing that's missing, there's no capsule at Tiffany's. There's no focus on selling any pieces inspired by the film. The good news is we happen to have not one, but two fantastic hand-carved, handcrafted, beautiful jewelry pieces featuring natural tourmaline. Tourmaline is one of my favorite gemstones because it's so complex. It is, in fact, the most complex gemstone in the gemstone world. When you look at the chemical formula of a tourmaline crystal molecule, it's unbelievably long. And that's one of the things that makes this stone so special. It's not something that could be created in a lab. These are all natural stones, and they come in every color of the rainbow. So you see this beautiful handmade set with the necklace and the bracelet. The necklace features 18 carats, 75 points of natural tourmaline, all hand carved, but we don't have very many of them. So if you're watching, if you've stuck around this long, I have something for you. I have a coupon. Your coupon is YT50, YT50. Go to shoplc.com and you can pick out anything, including these two beautiful pieces. I hope you've enjoyed learning about Victorian era jewelry. Make sure to hit like and subscribe so that you can catch our next video. I'm Leigh Brown for Shop LC. Oh, and by the way, if there's another jewelry era that you'd like us to do a video on, let us know what you'd like to learn about. I like the Egyptian Revival era, for example, or if there's any other era that you want us to focus on, give us a shout and we'll make it happen.
My interest in science leans towards the smallest things, moving with nature, perhaps the rhythms of God.